Titanus Gojira, widely known as Godzilla, first appeared in 1954. The Titan is considered to be a hero, though he will do anything necessary to protect the Earth from threats. Godzilla is shown to be the most dominant out of the rest of the Titans. We call him the king of the monsters.
Alright guys, so we actually have a special video today. I mean, I guess it's a little special. So SBD is actually in town today, hence why I'm going to be completely kitted out in tank, shorts, and socks. We are going to be filming some a promotional for Sheffield, right? Because obviously I'm one of the contestants. So I think we have Pete and Justin over there. They're trying to survive the Texas heat. But anyways, I've already done a lot of yapping. So I gotta mix my pre, and then we'll go ahead and start getting warmed up, and you know, we'll see what we have today. So today it's about 11 and change, 11:10. It's about 90 degrees with 59% humidity. So I instead of working the reps on my grippers this week, I was actually doing holds. So I want to see how and what kind of effect that has on today, right? If grip feels better today than it did the previous weeks, and I'm like, okay, I don't necessarily have to work the hypertrophy, more so the specification of the actual hold, right? So let's see how that moves, and let's start getting warmed up. Okay, alright guys, so I think I'm gonna be good for 826 today. If I could pull 826, I'll be a happy camper. Because it's not a question about difficulty, it's more so drying my hands before we attempt it, right? So what I'm gonna do on this one is I'm going to over-exaggerate my overhand, right? Because my overhand is the hand where the bar tends to have the most movement. So I'm going to overcompensate and twist, right? I'm not so hard pressed on going heavy today just because SBD is recording, because I do have another RP8 next week. So if I can lock this out, I'll be very happy, extremely happy, and hold it for like 5 seconds too. But I'm about to take like a little 3.5 minute break, and then we'll go ahead and load it up or attempt it. Whew. I'm alright with that. Alright guys, so hold on. All right, it's a little better. So I think I'm gonna call it there. My grip held up, so I'm happy. It still rolled a little bit, but I was able to just keep the lift intact. From my perspective, it felt like my shoulders were back, felt like my knees were locked out, even though I did have that tiny bit of slippage. But it's like, I mean, what can I do? Like, bring a towel, dry the bar, dry my hands in between sets, reps. Like, I'm doing everything I can, guys. But this is progress compared to last week. Last week was 804, so we went up 10 keys. I'm okay with that. So now what we have is a 4x4, and that's what's gonna be like the bread and butter for today, right? So I'm chilling. not stressed out. I'm probably gonna go ahead and wrap my pinkies. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have a little tiny gash on each one. So I wrap it as soon as I can just to ensure that it doesn't worsen through the session, just because I am pulling again on Monday. So I need to make sure that my hands stay nice and healed. So I think for my first set, I'll probably go 606, and then maybe we'll do 716 for 4, just see how grip holds up with that weight range. And then maybe for last set, if everything moves in order, like 770 or 782 for 4, that'd be amazing. But I mean, we'll see. So I'm happy with that single. If it was like 10 or 20 degrees cooler in here and like 30% less humid, that would have been last warm up, and we would have gone like 880 or 900. Like, I just feel it. I just got to bid my time and just keep being patient and just keep working on my craft. So let's keep it at it, guys. Honestly, I might just stay there. Really just nail it down. So I'm gonna stay at 606. Oh no. Why is it that my grip always feels better on my damn back downs? Like, that felt so locked in. What the hell? Whew, that's not bad. Look, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Just because calluses on both of my hands instead of the tear. So I'm gonna just keep this one pinned down for the rest of my workout. Whew, that was 770 for 3. The first 2 were damn near perfect. And then on the third one, that callus just busted. So this is honestly like the most focused deadlift session that I've had in a while. From beginning to end, like A through Z, in terms of the vision, the attack, the precision, the accuracy, the intention, the intentionality behind each movement. No, nothing was wasted. My warm-ups in between, I don't know, I felt like I was going 5 minutes or less in between. I finished an entire deadlift session in what, like 30 to 40, Carlos? 45?
Under an hour?
Under an hour. So that's perfect. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drink my Gatorade, and then we gotta go finish strong with accessories, guys. And that's one thing that we don't shy away from on this channel, is we attack those accessories with the same fervor that we do our compound lifts. We don't miss a beat. I know I skipped my accessories that one day, but that was a special occasion. So gotta make up double time for that. And then we're having a good ass session today, baby, so let's keep it going. All right, guys, so we're switching over to the 55 just so that we can get some super, super crispy cinematic clips. So deadlifts were honestly pretty good. Like, I can't complain. I did 826 pounds for my first set, and then, I mean, not my set, 826 for my top single, which was then followed by 606 for 2 sets of 4. And then on my last set, my third set, I went ahead and went up to 771 for 3, because as you guys can see, I tore these bad boys. But either way, time to get shifty. I'm gonna try to get up to maybe 5 to 6 45s for a set of 6 on this thing. So let's get it going. I think we could have gone for the 6 plates, guys, but woo. Those last 4 reps that are like pure, like unknown, like you don't know if you're gonna get it. That's what it feels like to squat a third squat at RP 10. So it's not just a physical thing, but it's also a mental thing. It's not just about physically stimulating the growth, but also simulating what it's gonna feel like squatting a world record. So we cooking. All right, guys, so that's pretty much gonna conclude today's video for the most part. I don't know if you guys can see from here, but on both hands, I tore calluses on my right hand a little bit more severe. Like I'm talking like an inch of skin just peeled back. On this one, not so much. So when I get home, I need to make sure to fix that. Got to make sure I clip that dead skin. And then today was a good day. I worked up to 826 for 1. And then I went 6. So I mean, like I'm just gonna reiterate, right? Obviously, I've stated this multiple times, but I did 606 for 2 sets of 4, and then I went up to my last set to 350. It honestly, I feel I could have got that 4th rep had my skin not torn, because I felt it immediately the moment it happened. It just like whoop, slip, and I look at my hands and I'm just kind of dripping blood already, right? So I'm honestly, my sessions are getting better by the week. Better by the week. So honestly, next week I have RP8. If I could just do 385 in this hellish weather, I'll be a very happy camper, because it just kind of like, it's a fact, man. I have to accept the nature of the environment, the humidity, the heat, that it is going to take away from my top end on Thursdays. And if I can accept that, and if I can work around it, then I can be sane mentally, right? So I'm big chilling. You know, we're starting to get into weights I normally pull, right? And as it gets cooler, these weights are just going to feel better and better as the bar is more dry, the air is more dry, the temperature is cooler, so I'm not dripping as much sweat, right? And then on top of that, I worked up to, I dare say, a PR on pendulum squats. I did 5 plates with a 25, and I think the most I've ever done before is 5 plates. I don't know if I've done 6. Maybe, you know, I can do 6, but I don't think I have. So we'll call it a PR. And then I did 3 sets of leg extensions with 2 plates with 2 sets of leg curls. I called it because if I would have done that 3rd set, my hamstrings would have been cooked. I would have been cramping bad for the rest of the day. So plus I work my hamstrings with my deadlift, so everything's in order, right? Had a very good day today. Took some cool shots with SBD. And then now, you know, we do have an interview segment after this, but, you know, I'm gonna go home, shower, get some food, and then, you know, then we'll finish off the media day with SBD, right? Because we're shooting some stuff for Sheffield, and then, you know, it's just a normal day besides that. So I've already did my work this morning. I already finished editing 1 video, so I still have what was that? Oh, I still have last Thursday's video, last Friday's video, Monday's video, Tuesday's video, and now today's video to finish editing. So I do have my work cut up for me, right? But obviously by the time you guys see this video, those videos would have been posted and edited, which is whatever, right? But anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys, and I'll see you guys on Friday. You guys know what Friday is. We're gonna have some bench. Hopefully I can hit something nice. You know, bench on Fridays has been feeling really, really productive. Very, like right now, I dare say bench is my best lift right now. It's the most enjoyable. And after today, deadlift has kind of moved up a little bit, and the squats is just always kind of a constant, right? Like sometimes I love it, sometimes I absolutely despise it. So we're kind of getting to a spot where all three lifts are kind of in harmony, but you know, can't complain. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.